such a great opportunity to reach all of our neighbors and all of the fantastic and diverse communities here. Before I hand it over to James, I just wanted to do a quick shout out to all of our wonderful hosts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hosted a block walk or any event before? Can you raise your hand?
And
Hey. Okay. If you're thinking about hosting an event in the future, can you raise your hand? Amazing. Well, I think that just goes to show how powerful our team is down here in Houston and across the state of Texas. I think we really have some great volunteers and great hosts, and I think that we're going to do a fantastic job of talking to our neighbors. But without further ado, I want to introduce the man who needs no introduction, James Tallarico.
I'm so honored that you're all here to do this important work, and so thankful for our organizing team for putting this together. Block walking is my favorite part of politics. I've been in a lot of tough campaigns just like this one, and going door to door, meeting people face to face, to me is politics in its purest form. It is interactions between neighbors. It is changing people's hearts and minds right there with authentic human relationship. And that's exactly the work that y'all are going to get to do today. And it is the most effective thing you could be doing. There's obviously TV ads, there are mailers, there's social media, all important ways to communicate. But the political science is very clear that this is the single most effective way to get people out to vote, to get people the tools and the resources they need to take ownership of this democratic process of ours. So y'all are doing the most important work in the campaign today. And I know it's maybe nerve-wracking if you haven't done it before. That's okay. It's okay to be nervous. But I promise you, when you get out there, you're going to have a blast. And I'm sure you've been given like a script with some resources. The script is there to guide you, but really I want you to speak from the heart, because your goal is to connect with another person. If you do nothing else, connecting one-on-one with a voter is the most important thing you could do. Even if you leave off some of the points, the talking points, the policies, if you forget some details, that's okay as long as you make that connection. So just show up at that door and tell them why you're doing it. Why are you volunteering for a campaign on a Sunday when you could be doing a lot of other things right now in the cold? So to me, that is what you should communicate when you go to these different doors. Many of you know that I was born to a single mom who worked overtime at a hotel to provide for me. But the luckiest day in our lives was when we met my adoptive dad, Mark Tallarico, the man who gave me his last name, the man who raised me as his own son. And when I was growing up, I was always a little insecure that I wasn't his real son. But my mom would always remind me that my dad chose to love me. And that is the most powerful love of all. And in some ways, that's what you're doing today. You are choosing to love this democracy. Like parenthood, democracy is something we take for granted. We think it's something that just happens to us. But like parenthood, democracy requires attention, it requires protection, and it requires your deepest love. And so when you're going door to door, every voter you meet, every step you take, you are choosing to love this precious democracy of ours. It is a gift. It's a gift to be able to shape our own destinies, to determine our own futures. It's a gift that many people around the world desperately wish that they had. If we're thinking about our neighbors in Iran right now, they desperately wish they had this gift of democracy, to be able to determine their own futures together as people. And so I want us to cherish this precious gift that we've been given. It's been handed down to us by generations of Americans who fought and died for this democracy. They wrote declarations, they stormed beaches, they braved fire hoses. From revolutionaries to suffragettes to freedom riders to farm workers, they have given us this gift. And now it's up to us to protect it and pass it on to the next generation. So that's what you're doing today. It's not just block walking. You are taking ownership of this democratic process, and it is a true honor to be in this fight with all of you. So I know it may not seem like much, but you are all fulfilling a sacred obligation that's been passed down by our forebears and our founders. You are choosing to love this democracy of ours. So thank you. Go out there and organize your heart out, enjoy it, have a blast, get to know each other, and that's how we're going to win this race. So thank y'all. Appreciate you.
Sounds good. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you one more time to James. We're gonna get everybody